Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. But traffic and with...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for it with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Harden in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo, and he misses his first shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And then Durant with the jam.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. Inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Holiday surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Low. Before we get going, let's...
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Harden against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Griffin kicks to KD. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Good on both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
On the wing, Irving. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Durant finds Harden. Outside for Durant. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Stolen by Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Giannis is running. That one drops for him.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Here's Jordan. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. Irving passes to Durant. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan with the layup.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Nets.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
To the middle. The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to Harden. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot's good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Durant. Here's Irving. Outside for Durant. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now here's Green. Over Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Brown outside. Pass to Irving. Dishes to Green. Hits from the high post.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Here's Portis. Now the pass to Connaughton. The second chance effort. It's deflected. Right side, Irving. Launches it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
And so it's Brooklyn. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And it's good, 2 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 points.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Got a hand on it. They recover it. DiVincenzo finds Portis. And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Here's Giannis following the bucket by the Nets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Harris passes to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drilled from 6 feet.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Now here is Holiday. Now Middleton. Here's Lopez on the dunk by Lopez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Harden finds KD. Now here's Jordan, covered by Giannis. Jordan, the pass to Durant. The three-pointer, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points, 2... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's KD in at the 3 spot. I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Durant with some nice D. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game.
Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Now here's Middleton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Yet another hard shot that Harden makes look easy. Amazing at measuring the floating jumper.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 8. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 6. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And the shot goes down.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Outside Durant to the paint. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Rebounded by the Nets. And he commits the intentional foul. Harris is checked in for the Nets. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Harden up top. Pass to Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
To the left wing. Here's Connaughton. It's deflected. Passes it to Harden. The high post shot. Offensive rebound. The Bucks trail. And here's the fast break. Here's Connaughton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. Harris looking it over. Here's Claxton. That shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Harden. Deflects the pass. Green kicks to Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here is Forbes. He's got 6. They double him with Green. Mora can't get it to go.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Green finds Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, what nice touch that time on the floater. I mean, you can tell Harris is comfortable going to that shot when the opportunity is there.
Here is Forbes. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The lead is 2. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. KD dishes to Harden. Outside Jordan. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Bucks trail by 3. Count it, and the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
Brooklyn with the ball. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Harden. He kicks to Irving. Outside Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 2.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping.
Holiday looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo against Durant. There's the pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And then Durant with the dunk.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
Giannis outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
On the wing, Harden. Defended by DiVincenzo. Irving kicks to Harden. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Here's Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Harden with it. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. On the wing, Irving. From outside the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. On the wing, Giannis. Down low, Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. To take the lead. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Irving finds Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Giannis outside. Shoots from the right block. And it's sent back by Key.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And it's Middleton penetrating.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
1:15 left in the game. Here's Jordan, and that one clearly, the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Harden against DiVincenzo. Jordan inside. They get it back. Durant kicks to Harden. Back to Durant. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Jordan. Feeds it to Harden. Back to Jordan. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic... look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milton. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Tony Snell, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. Just 2 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet. But once he does, man, he can explode.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Lopez following the basket by Trae Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Young up top, covered by Giannis. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Middleton, and Holiday has it in the corner. Off target from outside. It's Collins with the drive. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Young dishes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got his second bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. Giannis has got 6.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now, here's Collins. Back to Snell. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Right side, Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Middleton doing a good job of being creative and finishing a difficult look.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way it's something you rely on.
Hunter, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Williams. Passes it to Hunter. And here is Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. He feeds it to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Back to Teague. To the inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Bobby Portis. PJ Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Portis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once again, Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an unreal finisher on the drive as well.
And there's the pass to Teague. And Tucker kicks to Teague. Nora, the pass to Portis. Fires it up. Hunter grabs the miss. Fast break, the Hawks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Here is Forbes. The 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Dunn outside. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Portis. Over Gallinari. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail it. Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Tucker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
It's Portis, high post. Tries it from 19. That shot off, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And Okongwu slams it in.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Portis after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Hunter, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Here is Forbes. And here's Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. For Atlanta, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Pass to Snell. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
Atlanta's shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Young over Holiday, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Snell dishes to Capella. Young outside. Back to Capella. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Collins in at the 4 spot. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Giannis. 8 points for him.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Young passes to Capella. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Bucks trail by 4. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Inside. Lopez finds Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Hawks. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Passes to Collins. Back to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. The feed now to Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Snell. Over Middleton. Capella trying to free himself up, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside, out of the Kumbo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And an intentional foul right there. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Good on the shot. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Gallinari with the steal. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Feeds to Okongwu. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Now the pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Nora. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Herter passes to Hunter. Gallinari outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. There's the steal. Here's Herter. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Capella. Makes it off the glass. Capella's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Passes it to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. On the wing, Holiday. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Now here's DiVincenzo. For 3, Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks leading by 11. Young outside. The dish now to Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's Bogdanovic. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Lopez. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Back to Middleton. To the middle. Lopez passes to Middleton. Launches a 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Collins kicks to Capella. Here's Snell. Back to Capella. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Holiday against Young. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Drew Holiday.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now, here is Young. A floater, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Holiday surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Snell. Young in the corner. Three-pointer. Another miss by Young. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Young against Holiday. Kicks it out to Collins. Lopez outside. Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovic. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Young. The rebound by the Bucks. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. They need this one. Drops it in.
And they came in determined.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. And
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Curry, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now here's Curry. Outside for Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
Man, how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. We played just over a minute here in the first.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
Now here is Holiday. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Middleton can't get it to go.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Harris against Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Tobias Harris. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Simmons. Here's Milton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Chalk up 2 there. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
Here's Forbes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Hill, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Tucker can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And that one's good. Thybulle. Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Passes it to Tucker. It's Portis, high post. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Howard. And Howard Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Hill. Howard against Portis. It's Hill on the wing. Milton the pass to Howard, and he uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for Howard.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And again, the Bucks miss. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Thibault. Shoots over Portis. No dice from 9 feet out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about...
For me personally, I just want to know.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
Yeah, the more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Scott is out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Portis. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. To stop the run. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Simmons is there. Tucker can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way when he's that intense.
Here's Connaughton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Bucks passing it around. Middleton on the wing. And the 3 off target. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. And Simmons slams it in.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Holiday looking for an opening. Down low. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 3. Curry passes to Embiid. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post statement.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now look at the fearlessness. When it comes into play, when we talk about Simmons, he's a force inside. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. Korkmaz comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Harris.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the Sixers pick up 2, count the basket. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Here's Maxey. DiVincenzo against Embiid. And he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Passes to Giannis. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Thibault. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. A floater. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers on top, up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a... And that does it for our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And they take the lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
76ers trailing. Stolen by Middleton. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Well, that's that 6'9" wingspan of George Hill paying dividends with the steal to get them right.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here is Forbes, guarded by Simmons, and the Bucks miss again. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's Embiid, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Embiid's got 6.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Pass to Forbes. DiVincenzo with it. Lets it go with a 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And the rejection by Embiid.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked. Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Here's Simmons, the feed to Green. The pass to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside, Simmons dishes it to Harris. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Bucks passing it around. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Back to Harris. On the wing, Green passes it to Harris. Kicks to Simmons. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Jake Milton in for Seth Curry. That one falls. Forbes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Goes back up. Howard can't hit. Bucks trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Tucker. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. For Philadelphia, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Hill's checked in. On the wing, Hill. Back to Howard. Got a piece of it. Hill has the open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Forbes. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Back to Tucker. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hill passes to Milton. over Teague. And the miss. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers leading by 9. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Howard. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Harris. Then there's Hill. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. Howard finds Hill. Harris outside. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Holiday. That shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Ooh, the double clutch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tucker's very good at using his body and drawing contact. I mean, he's got the physical tools. He's not afraid to use them.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the left side wing. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Curry. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out, and Milwaukee will come the other way.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing, he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Philadelphia leading by 8. And now the fast break, and Embiid with the ball. And so they foul intentionally. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Simmons dishes to Embiid over Lopez. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis against Simmons. And Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. A 3 for DiVincenzo, but they'll get another chance. High post Lopez, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. Beyond the arc. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Green. And here's Harris from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 16. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And just miss after miss right now. The 76ers leading by 16. Embiid wide open. Misses the 3. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Ben Simmons.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Outside Curry. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now the Bucks moving it up. Shoots from the elbow. Doesn't go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. For three, Harris. They get the rebound. Embiid dishes to Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 17. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
And here is Simmons. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And looking at the Nets, we've got Jordan. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Off target from outside. To the middle. Here's Holiday. And the layup falls. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Harden kicks to Irving. Pass to Jordan. Irving with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Doris. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Now here's Lopez. The rebound by KD.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. KD dishes to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Durant. The kick out to Irving. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Portis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Basket counts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving finds Griffin. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Teague surveying the D. Pass to Nora. Teague against Irving. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Durant comes to help. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Here's Harris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
It's Portis, high post. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Claxton the pass to Harris. Irving for 3. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jeff Teague.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Teague. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Clock at 6. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. The rebound by the Nets. Durant with it. Harden outside. Irving for three. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And the second. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm playing off the ball.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffin in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Durant with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Outside for Durant. Harden outside. Ball's knocked loose. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Irving looking for an opening. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Right side Durant. A shot by Harden. Wide open. But they get it back. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The pass to Griffin. He dishes it to Jordan. Lopez with the steal. Pass break. Here we go. Here's Giannis. Finished off the break. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Durant. Inside. Griffin kicks to KD. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Harden. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Well, you're having a tough time trying to tie down DeAndre Jordan. This guy is a powerful force who knows how to convert.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Harris. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Claxton. And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. Green kicks to Harris. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 6. Middleton can't get it to go. Stolen by Middleton, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. .35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Green finds Irving. Shoots it. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Here is Forbes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis up. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points and 5. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Donte DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Nets trail by 4. Outside Irving. Outside for Griffin. Nets passing it around. The 3 from Harden. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Bucks shooting 40% from the field. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez, guarded by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down hard.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
And here's Harden. Passes it to Durant. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Durant. And he makes good on the layup. KD's got his second basket of the game.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Bounce pass Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Holiday against Harden. Now Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Harden with room to shoot. Lopez grabs the board.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Back to Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Kicks it out to Giannis. The tray. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Here's Connaughton. Stolen by Durant. Here's Brown. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. That's good from Holiday. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 8-point game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving against Holiday. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Outside Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Tucker. Outside Holiday. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Durant finds Jordan. Shoots over Portis. Back to Jordan. Pass to KD. Right side Jordan. Stolen by Holiday. 1 second left. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. And they go to the intentional foul. On defense, the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Harden. And there's the pass to Giannis. That one goes in. Giannis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Jordan high post. The shot No good. Good D by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's in there. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harden dishes to Jordan. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Teague the pass to DiVincenzo. Irving with the steal, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And Durant subbed in for Joe Harris. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Durant against Antetokounmpo, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
It's all about Antetokounmpo, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running. Here's Teague. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Giannis no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Harden, that's good.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection. Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Now here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And he commits the intentional foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. It's all about Antetokounmpo, and they're moving it up. Holiday gets the bucket, and now it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Blake Griffin hits them both. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident, and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
On the wing, Giannis. Passes it to Lopez. They double him with Jordan. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Harden. Harden draws the double. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. The rebound by Holiday. Who got Holiday? So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. And no.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, they've got Young. Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Capella. for both teams tonight, Clark. Unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Young against Holiday for the 3. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella. Young's got 7 points.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Holiday against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Clock at 4. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 9.
Yeah, smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebounding.
Lopez against Capella. The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 7.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here's Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. The 19-footer is on the money. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Here's Giannis. And he can't hit that time. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 10. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 35 seconds left to play in the first. For 3. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo against Young. And finished off by Collins.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard. Now, here's Okongwu.
Come to me, come to me.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
You've often heard it said that sometimes it boils down to who wants it, but who wants it is also tied to putting yourself in position to go get it.
Inside, feeds it to Okongwu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Jeff Teague. There's the pass to Middleton. Over Hunter. Middleton can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 14. He lobs it up. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now, here's Dunn. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. This one for 3. Herter, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Tucker dishes to Middleton. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 6. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Passes to Herter. Stolen. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. They get it again. Here's Connaughton. Got a piece of it.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Cowens comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Kevin Herter. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Dunn. That one off the back iron and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's deflected. Just 3 to shoot. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 10. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Young's got 11.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 11 points, and that's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Young against Holiday. Young, right side, off the mark from 16 feet out. Bucks trail by 10. In the corner, Middleton with it. To the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 6.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Capella, the pass to Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hawks lead by 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Back to Giannis. And there's the feed to Middleton. Capella finds Young. Takes the 3. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Antetokounmpo against Young.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. DiVincenzo the bounce pass. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 8. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, and it's good for 2. Bogdanovich has got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Middleton outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And, you know, Middleton is really dangerous on the drive. He often gets to the rim in a heartbeat and forces defenders to end up fouling.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Here's Connaughton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here is Forbes. And the Bucks miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hunter no good. Now here's Tucker, guarded closely. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Connaughton.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis. That free throw, no good.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Portis, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Middleton. Now, here's Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
He had a nice open look right there. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Williams. He dishes it to Gallinari. Shoots over Tucker. Out to the wing. Here's Herder. Offline with his 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Tucker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Shoots it up. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got it back down to single digits for the Bucks.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now, here is Young. He sinks the 11-footer.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lopez outside. Bucks passing it around. Connaughton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Young passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Connaughton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Goes up again. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Young drives in. It's in!
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Now, here is Young. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him, and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Young. It drops.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
It's deflected. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That, David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The sun shining brightly on down. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Embiid against Lopez. Middleton. It's good on the putback.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Harris. The rebound by the Bucks.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Giannis. Harris trying to get free. Shots good by Simmons.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lopez with the bucket.
Lopez powering through that time.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Curry. Passes it to Harris. No good there. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he makes both free throws. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Harris passes to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good for Curry.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. High post Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Giannis. Clock at 6. Goes back up over Embiid. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his second bucket.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Simmons inside, guarded by Holiday. And yes, it's good.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Pass to Holiday. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. High post Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. And Embiid pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. On the wing, Scott. The pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Howard against Portis. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Nora. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. The 76ers trail by 4. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room that helped George Hill to score.
Now T passes it to Forbes. Right wing. Back to T. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Now, hard to match up with Jeff Teague because he's very adept at drawing contact.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Teague on the double team. They get a hand on it. On the wing, Scott. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Hilton the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And no answer for Dwight Howard that deep inside the paint, always looking to throw it down.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for
being from Africa at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Maxey. On the wing, Milton. He dishes it to Howard. Back to Milton. Pass to Thibault. And here's Maxey. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Great D that time from Portis.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And here are the 76ers now. Simmons passes to Embiid. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Outside for Simmons. Harris dishes to Embiid. Left side Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris passes to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The dish to Middleton. High post Lopez. The shake. Back to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Green. Giannis passes to Connaughton. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that one drops for him. Connaughton's got his first basket.
Well, you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Harris finds Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lopez against Embiid. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Here's Embiid. Here's Green. The 76ers with another miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Connaughton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Connaughton to the inside. The 10-footer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Lopez against Embiid. The pass to Curry. Launches it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lopez drives in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lopez has got 8 points.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez and that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Back to Embiid. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Howard. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's George Hill, and it's Milton in at the 2. Giannis passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. From deep, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Simmons with it. Picked up by Portis. Green kicks to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Tucker. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Outside Curry. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Some changes for Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Out to the right wing. Back to Holiday. He kicks to Tucker. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Forbes. Back to Middleton. Pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Milwaukee. No good that time either. The 76ers leading by 5. Down low. Here's Howard. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Middleton. And Portis throws it down. Milton with it. There's 1:54 left in the third. Hill kicks to Milton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Portis with it. Here's Middleton. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Now here's Portis. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Now here's Maxey. Teague covering. Maxey passes to Howard. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Back to Forbes. To the wing right side. And here's Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here is Forbes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
The 76ers leading by 5. And the pass to Harris. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward spot. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Well, tip of the cap to Giannis there. Great focus with aggressive defense on him.
Now here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And it's Holiday at the elbow. Over to the left wing. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Simmons. And the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Curry. Left side Harris. Back to Curry. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And Connaughton has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Curry. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Curry. And that one's drained from the low block.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Now here is Holiday. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And Holiday has it in the corner.
Well, he's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 5. Middleton outside. Shoots over Embiid, and the Bucks miss again. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. On the wing, Giannis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Bucks trail by 7. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Open shot by Harris. Harris missing again. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Antetokounmpo, no good. On the wing, Harris. All alone. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
On the wing, Holiday. For three, Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Simmons on the wing. Now it kicks to Harris. Outside, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Holiday with the 3. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Harris against Giannis. And it's Simmons penetrating. And then Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Misses the wing J. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Curry looking it over. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but the